$5 rounds load!
So run and gun with the Mosin Nagant carbine. What we've done here.
Just tap the back. Okay. Move.
What have we got? Oh, that one's down, isn't it?
Yeah. You like for me? Reload wiring cover. Tap the back.
Oh, no, hang on. One left, one left. I'm slow. Missing that one. That is cool. That is hot, man, hot. That is cool. Run and gun with the Mosin Nagant carbine. Flamethrower.
.30-06 round, it's very hard hitting.
These steels are suffering today. I think I've just had enough.
At least be lighter on the way back. Okay, this is a K98K. It's made 1941. This is obviously the carbine, which obviously after the Versailles Treaty decided to cut all the rifles down so he could have as many as he wanted. This particular one, I'll show you by the date on it, was made 1941, made in Germany. And basically what happened with these is they're either captured or a certain amount were handed over after the war to the Norwegians, who rechambered them in 3006. You can tell if you look at the markings on the K98K, that all the old stuff's been stripped out.
Oh yeah, it's been crossed out, hasn't it? Yeah.
They kept the Nazi symbols on, which is quite nice, but they basically sort of rechambered them in 3006, and they kept them for quite a while. I personally think, I mean, the usual calibre is very good, but I think the 3006 round on these is very good, very accurate. It's a good piece of kit. This is a sort of standard infantryman's rifle with a bayonet on the front.
Oh yeah, for buttering your toast.
And this was a HERE or infantry version for the Norwegian army as well. So very good rifle. I love the 3006 conversion on it. I mean, if you're into purist rifles and you want your 7mm Mauser, fair enough. But I think the 3006 is a very, very good round to put in the Mauser K.
Cool.
K, by the way, stands for Kurtz, meaning short carbine.
Yeah. Like the MP5K.
Yep.
Cool. Just done run and gun with that, haven't we?
Yeah.
Bayonet charge on the steels down there. Okay, what next then?
Okay, this is a Mosin Nagant sniper rifle. Obviously, the Mosin Nagant comes just like the Mauser, comes from sort of 1890s design. This was obviously designed by Mr. Mauser, Mr. Mosin, and it's from Nagant, who basically got together and built this rifle from 1898ish. We went through a series of them, like Dragoons and Cossacks, different series of this rifle. This is, as you see, this has got a rounded receiver. So when we come into the Second World War phase, there used to be these would be hex receivers, so they'd be hexagon shaped. But this is from 1943, so it's got the rounded receiver, which was done milled, so that it made it more easy to make rather than the hex receiver. This isn't the original scope that would have done this rifle. This is a later one. It was built obviously for Vietnam, so they could handle these things out.
It's still designed for the Mosin.
Yeah, designed for the Mosin, but there's obviously a few issues. Like it's a normal rifle, which hasn't been designed as a sniper rifle, like we'd say today. This is an infantry rifle that's basically had a scope on it. They'd pick the best ones in the armory, and then they would put a scope on it, and off you go. The problem with them, of course, is you can't use the stripper clips. I mean, it's got the recess for the stripper clip, but with the scope there, you're not going to get in.
So you've got a single feeder.
Yeah, single feed each time. Well, you can load it into the magazine,
right,
and then load 5 and shoot 5 rounds. But
yeah, that's what I mean. Just like singly feed and fill the mag. Yeah.
This isn't the Tula. This is it's just it's a standard infantry rifle, one of the better ones that's had the scope put on. It's a very accurate rifle. Obviously, it's been made famous by Enemy in the Gates, Vasily Zaitsev and his girlfriend, who used to go out shooting Germans. They're very hard weapons. They're not the most accurate in the world. They're not the most refined like the Mauser, but they are very, very hard. They always fire. You can drag them through mud. You can give them fire ammunition, and they will continue to shoot. Very industrial, very hard-wearing piece of kit. And this one comes obviously with a bayonet. Obviously, the snipers didn't really use bayonet because they'd be on standoff, but the infantry version had this bayonet, the old cruciform bayonet with the screwdriver attachment on the end, which is quite useful for tooling things.
Let's get in focus.
But it was made this way because it was incredibly difficult to stitch up a round like that. But chambers in 7.62 by 54 which is a rimmed round. It's on the running guns. It's very difficult to reload rimmed ammunition sometimes. It's the rims actually get in the way sometimes.
Especially these stripper clips.
Yeah. But they're good rifles. They're hard wearing, they're industrial, and they're never going to let you down. But don't expect the best accuracy. I mean, you've got to do a lot of work to a Mosin Nagant to make it accurate. You have to shim them, bed them in, and do a lot to make them as accurate as you sometimes see them to be.
But we found, didn't we, a couple of years back at Captain Hart, we found that the bullets seemed to settle down after about 300 metres.
That's more the M44. Obviously, this is the M44. We'll go on to
the flamethrower.
Yeah, this is the flamethrower. This is the M44. Obviously, as you're making rifles, you need a weapon for your service people. Your people, drivers, cooks, chefs, etc. And you need a weapon that they can have, which doesn't cost as much in materials. The Russians had the M38, which was a weapon that it's just like this, but it had no bayonet on it. What happened is the Russians got cornered in some locations during the war, and they had no ammunition left. They had no way of fighting, so they had no bayonets. So they remade it, the M44. They fitted the folding bayonet on the end. Yeah, it just fits on there, or it comes in like that.
And they actually shoot better with it folded out.
Yeah, I mean, if it's different for some, but this one shoots better with the with folded out. Not the most accurate of weapons, but very good sort of close range. Again, it's the same Mosin Nagant. It's hard wearing, it's tough. Same problem. It's the same ammunition, so sometimes you get the same problem with feeding. But you know, it's just a cut down version. This is a lot of fun because basically when you fire it, because it's got a 20-inch barrel on the full length, you get that flash of unburnt powder that comes out the end, which obviously big fireworks.
You cook them instead.
Yeah. So you shoot one person, you deafen everybody else,
and set fire to
them all. But yeah, absolutely very good, very fun weapon to shoot. It's all got nice markings here. 1944.
We'll do some full sort of close-up vids, stroke reviews of them as well. We'll work through them all. Simon's kindly letting me borrow them, so cool.
Typical. Getting flashes there.
Oh yeah, it is. Oh, that's lovely. God, it is bang on.
It is absolutely bang on. It's best to bring the bolt absolutely back. That's where the rim's caught. Yeah, it's the rim. Sometimes when you're loading it, it skips it.
Right.
So the best thing to do is put it all the way down, put it all the way up.
Right. Hot again.
Let's go for the little one right at the end.
It was close.
No prize.
No teddy bear for you.
Let's go on this short ranger.
What you do is you slide.
Overlap them, yeah. Like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Could I have a go at the skittle?
Go for it.
It just goes.
Certain bit of satisfaction with that weapon.
Yeah, it's very nice. Comfortable, isn't it?
Most people find it really uncomfortable. You have to really learn to shoot again with it because you have to get your head well above the
Yeah.
Ah,
Ah, shot my chain. I'm killing the gongs today. I'm neglecting that one on its own off the standard.
That is cool. That is a real cool gun. It's wicked, man.
It'll be interesting to see if the sights are on, because you can look at the rifle sights.
You sort of co-witness them?
Yeah.
Or pop them up like? Oh, I see. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah. You'd have to get even lower though, wouldn't you? That's cool, mate. Right then, so run a gun with rack and load, K98, 3006, shooting steels. How many steels we got? Well, we're about to bring one in because we've killed it, so. Right then, on my mark, go engage that one on the left first. Go on, go! Killed it!
Magazine! Magazine!
Clip.
So here's the last one.
No pressure, just 16,000 subscribers watching.
Back in!
Long ranger, are you out?
I'm out!
Cool. How many gongs have we killed?
Quite a few.
Clear, yeah?
Clear.
Oh man. We did actually kill this one over here. Well, we've killed the... Look at all these misses. Oh man, shot the post. I didn't see you get the skittle.
Oh, I got him alright.
That's it.
Try to find an entry hole.
These are tough.